these are all of the like classes and panels and keynotes and support calls, some workshops for educators and professionals and parents and things. So we want to first just talk about some of these. So Paige and I are going to be teaching a class on Thursday that we'd love to have you at. Paige, do you want to say anything about that?
Yeah, so at our class on Thursday, we're going to be reviewing our popular tool, the Heart of Relationships. And we'll be thinking about what does a healthy relationship look like and what does it look like in your life? It will be really fun.
Yeah, awesome. And then maybe Paige, you can also talk about the keynote. We have this really awesome special guest coming for our keynote on February 8th.
Yeah, so on February 8th, Ava Sweeney will be presenting her Sex and Disability 101 workshop. And this event is mainly for attendees 18 and older. Ava Sweeney is an author and sex educator focused on sex and disability, and she'll chat with attendees about navigating dating when you need help, adapting sex toys and masturbation when you need assistance, and how to talk to your partner about your disability. And everyone is welcome.
Great. All right. So the first of our we have two panels. The first one, Queer and Disabled, on February 13th. Leah, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so we're going to be joined by 3 individuals who identify as both queer and disabled, and they are going to talk about their experience with relationships, with sexuality education, and just kind of navigating all the things that go along with having multiple intersections of identities. And so they're very excited. All 3 of them have been very enthusiastic. So yeah, please join that panel. It's going to be very fun.
Awesome. Great. Thanks. February 16th, we have a support call for parents and caregivers open to anyone. Kim, tell us about that.
Well, we get together every month. And so this is just like every other month where I get to be on the phone with parents and caregivers calling in to talk about whatever's on their mind. We go through some basic information, but it's also a time to really dive into the tough questions or the tricky things that you just really need to work through and really chat with some others about. So it can be more of a conversation versus a webinar. So hope to see the parents there.
Very cool. And that's over Zoom. Kim said
yes,
phone, but it's like, it's the same thing basically now, right? Zoom, phone call, whatever. And then we have the same thing for educators that are using our curriculum, professionals using the curriculum. Leah or Anna?
I can talk about it a little bit. Yeah, so like the parent caregiver call, we have an educator call every month. And we just, depending on who's on the call, we'll meet you where you're at and see what you need help with, what your questions you have in terms of teaching sex ed on over Zoom or over video calls, or some of you may be in person and just talking through using our curriculum, other resources we have, and helping you problem solve and just kind of create a little bit of community around sex ed.
Awesome. Thanks, Anna. And both of those support calls we do monthly, as Kim said, and they've been really great. And we plan to continue them indefinitely, but for sure through May. Then we'll see where things go. Our second panel on dating and committed relationships. Let's see, Kim, do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I am super excited about this. We have 5 adults who are in relationships. One couple is married, one couple is dating, and then another woman who is an adult who is dating people, are willing to talk about their experience as someone with a disability who has found a committed relationship or has been dating, and just talk a little bit about how they deal with or don't have to deal with the disability and their relationships, maybe what it's like, forming those relationships, the dating process. The couple who's married can talk a little bit about, the work that went into getting to that place. The types of disabilities that are represented are high functioning autism, spina bifida, and some variety of other intellectual disabilities. So it's going to be really fun to hear from these couples.
Yes, so great. Thanks, Kim. On February 24th, we're going to have a workshop for professionals, mostly focus on, we invited the grant partners that we've had, the partners that we've had through this grant with DHS. And we're really excited to kind of talk through like what went into that, what's working, what's not working. With the grant, we partnered with about 15 different organizations throughout the state of Minnesota that work with people with disabilities, young ones through adults. And we trained staff, we taught classes. And so we're just going to kind of talk about what worked, what didn't work, what's the next step. But we have a lot of other people that are joining us for that workshop. And I think it'll be really great to kind of hear how everything went, and maybe how this could happen in other states or other locations. And then the closing event on February 28th, kind of like this, shutting it all down. Who knows? Maybe we'll turn the torch off. We did the torch lights, so maybe the torch goes down. I don't know. Also, here is the list of all of these like super fun classes and events and things that are happening that we're super excited about. So tomorrow, movie viewing. Leah, tell us about that.
Okay, y'all, not everyone is as into Groundhog's Day as I am. I actually have a Groundhog's Eve party I'm hosting after this event tonight. And I had a pre-Groundhog's Day party with my daughter earlier today. So we take Groundhog's Day very seriously. It's just me and my daughter. We take it very seriously. We love it. It's such a weird holiday. Like, why are we predicting weather based on a rodent? Like, I don't get it, but I love it so much. So please join me tomorrow. It's going to be super funny. We're going to tell maybe some animal jokes, check in about our favorite animals, enjoy the popcorn, watch a movie. Yeah. Come, please come.
So awesome. So great. I never even thought about Groundhog Day until Leah came around into my life, and it's super awesome. February 9th, we have a fitness class, Love Yourself or something like that, fitness class with Thrive Mighty, an organization we're partnering with. I think Corey's in here. Corey, can you unmute and share a little bit about the class?
Yeah, of course. I am here. So this class is open to anybody and everybody. So all abilities, and for anyone else that's in your house. So if you have roommates, if you have parents, if you have siblings, if you have children, whatever you are, whoever's in your zone, all I ask is that you can fit on one Zoom link or one Zoom box. And you need a pillow for the workout. So it can be a cute little pillow that's on a couch, or it can be the pillow that you sleep on, or a stuffed animal if you don't have a pillow. So just one squishy object, and we will do a full body workout that won't be too challenging, or you get to kind of pick how much you want to challenge yourself. Okay, so you get to control the workout and how you want to do it. And I'm really looking forward to anyone that wants to join me. It'll be a good time.
Awesome. Thanks, Corey. We're so excited. February 11th, fan fiction live reading. Leah, tell us about this.
I realize I'm leading so many fun events in this conference. Yeah, fan fiction. I got really into that with some of my students back when I was teaching, and we loved sharing people's stories or fan fiction writings. So yeah, I'm just hoping that people, I have definitely, Linnea writes some fan fiction, and they are going to be our kind of jumping off point. They're going to read some of their fan fiction, and then I'm hoping others will join us and bring some readings to share of your own writing. So yeah, you can come.
Yes, and someone said they love your glasses, Leah.
I have been getting a lot of private messages about that as well tonight.
Yes.
I just want to really appreciate everyone for the support.
Awesome. So great. On Valentine's Day, Love Yoga with Anna. Anna tells us a little bit about that.
Yeah, it'll be a gentle yoga class, and we'll just focus on loving ourselves and making our bodies feel good. And you can stay seated in a chair the whole time. You can bring a yoga mat or a towel or a blanket. It'll be really accessible to anyone, and you can choose the level of participation that you want to participate at and make it feel good for you.
Awesome. Great. Thank you. Another party, February 16th, Mardi Gras celebration, party with Leah.
Just hosting parties all month. Yeah, Mardi Gras is one of my other favorite holidays. I love February. People in Minnesota hate February. I love it. It's got so many good holidays in it. Yeah, I used to live down in New Orleans. I'm a big fan of Mardi Gras. I still have family down there, and when there's not a pandemic. I'm usually in New Orleans for Mardi Gras, but this year I want to celebrate Mardi Gras with all of you. So yeah, people can make a Mardi Gras themed cocktail or non-alcoholic drink, or however they want to be celebrating. If you want to, look up some New Orleans cuisine, feel free to bring snacks or whatever to the party. We're just gonna probably do some dancing. We'll talk a little bit kind of about the history. Mardi Gras is actually super interesting history from all over the world. I have a couple of videos of some really cool parades from Brazil and France. Yeah, so since we can't have a parade and all get together, we're just gonna do it virtually.
Awesome. Very cool. Let's see. Love Songs Karaoke led by Dusty, my husband, who won the teacher lottery and is off to get his vaccine right now, which is super exciting. But he will be leading us in Love Songs Karaoke. He's a teacher, and he does this a couple times a week with his students. And I hear him, his office is below me. So I hear them and I hear how much fun they're having. So I asked if he would do that. And we actually had a couple people sign up for the conference and just click the button for karaoke with Dusty, which I think I get it. It's fun. So please join for that. It will be the most beautiful, chaotic, out of control noise that you've ever heard, because I said, well, what do? Do you mute and one person sings? Oh no, everyone can sing at the same time. So it could get kind of crazy, but really awesome and beautiful. Let's see. Relationship bingo. Paige, tell us about that.
Yes, so we'll be putting on a few rounds of bingo games, and they will explore terms related to all types of relationships, something like date, boundary, compromise. So the boards will be filled with words and images, and I'll even offer a hint before calling the term if anyone wants an extra challenge.
Ooh.
And we have lots of prizes to give away to winners.
Yeah.
And when you get your bingo card, we'll send you a link and you can choose to print it at home or you can access it on your device.
Cool. Awesome. February 25th, we have a writing class, creative writing class with Cow Tipping Press. Someone said, what are the prizes? Gift cards to Target. Everyone likes money, right? So we decided, let's do money. But not cash, right? Because that's kind of weird, but we'll mail the winners Target gift cards. So that's pretty cool. So the writing class, creative writing with Cow Tipping Press. Cow Tipping Press is a really, really, really awesome organization here in Minnesota that works on writing with people with disabilities, with and without disabilities. And it's going to be really, really great. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And they work with all abilities. So if you're like, well, I can't type, I can't write, you don't have to worry about that, because they'll make it work for everyone that attends. So just, get your creative juices flowing, I guess. And then the last February 26th, improv games with MinProv or Minnesota Prov. I'm not sure. Paige, tell us about that.
Yes, so Kelly and Michael from MinProv will be leading some improv games. It's going to be a really safe and supportive and creative space, really just laughing and having fun, reducing stress, getting to know others. And through this improv, so like applied improv kind of theater type games, you'll be practicing healthy social skills and communication skills that are needed in healthy relationships.
Awesome. Cool. So many fun things. And speaking of fun things, we have our conference kit of awesomeness with all of these things. If you have not sent us your address and you still want a kit, reply to the email that Leah sent. You can do that and we'll get it out to you. You can see some Mardi Gras beads, popcorn, and in the folder are these little reaction cards that, when someone does something that you're like, ooh, tell me more. You can put it up in your screen. See how I put it in my screen? Or, oh, that gave me something to think about, huh? So we have a few of those cards in there and some other great things.